Hello, out YouTube land and of course my live show on Justin TV. This is kind of like some show updates. There's several things going on with my show, different time schedules. So I'm going to try to clear some of that up. And recently there's, see, I also co-host and I'll broadcast this live, the Tech Webcast. And that's what I had to do with a lot of the schedule changes, because them being in Australia and me being here in America, sometimes the scheduling changes are pretty hard, and considering the time zone changes here in America and in Australia coincide as well. So, and sorry for the confusion. It's my fault for getting the times wrong every time zone change. Now it should be, it's not set in stone. I'm probably going to move my show from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's when the pre-show is going to start. That's going to give about 20 minutes for everybody to show up once I start broadcasting. My show is probably going to be about a half an hour, more or less. And right around 10 p.m. Central Time, we're going to start the Tech Webcast. And we might, after that, we might, a little bit later on, might do an after show type of thing. Plus, I'll be getting a new job here soon, and hopefully that's not going to interfere with Friday's show. Usually it should be late enough. I don't know yet, so sorry for any confusion. If you want to, just look at the lower third right here, and you'll see the website where it's located, and then, of course, 9 p.m. Central Time on Fridays. There's also some changes with some of the equipment wise, not really the content per se. I had some audio problems there for a while, which is the audio ground loop problem. Most of the time the noise, because it brings a lot of noise, static and blurps and bleeps into the audio stream. Now the live stream has it in my pre-recordings. It doesn't normally mess with it. Last two shows it has. I fixed the ground loop isolation problem, and I actually made a separate video showing the problem and how I fixed it, so it's kind of interesting to watch that. That's going to be up on this Friday, and on my live show I'm going to talk about it. And now, of course, it's kind of funny because most of the time the stream and the pre-recordings wouldn't interfere, get that noise in there, but through the headphone amp, I was getting all kinds of noise, and I thought it was just a bad quality headphone amp, which is coming off my 8-channel mixer. But that was actually due to the audio ground loop. So all that's solved now. Shouldn't have any of that. I was also having problems with Wirecast, because I would record a lot of stuff. I record like YouTube videos as well, and pre-recorded shows and stuff. And trying to play it, sometimes I play it back in Wirecast during the show, and it was actually getting very bad lag in the 720p high definition. Audio would work fine, but it was actually slow and lagging the video. So plus it was affecting importing it sometimes into video editors or trying to upload it to video sharing sites, having problems. So it turns out, I think in Wirecast the settings got corrupted, and they were not like standardized 480p and 720p settings. So I went in there, I erased everything and started out for the very beginning, set it to default settings. And now, plus there's also some change. It was using some weird codec. I think it was like 4MV or file codec or something, file format. And now I'm using a regular QuickTime MOV format, which probably should work better. And so I've got two settings. One's 480p and 720p. Those are the two settings I use. For live stream, I use the 480p. And then when I record it to disc, that goes in MOV format. Usually it's for the longer shows because it uses a little bit smaller file sizes instead of gigabytes. It'll, for about a half an hour show, it's going to record about 230 megabytes instead of, Now for like very short YouTube videos or screencasts and things like that, I'm going to do it in 720p, higher quality. The bit rate is going to be higher, a little bit higher than the 480p. So actually this is a test video because I want to make sure the MOV format will work well as far as when I upload it to YouTube, iTunes and everything. So this actually is going to go on my YouTube channel and the sharing sites, and hopefully they will accept the format. I try to use it as standardized format as possible. That way it'll be able to go everywhere on the internet without, you know, being not accepted. I think like iTunes, it's got to be in MPEG-4 or a certain format. So that's what I'm trying to stick to. So hopefully most of those issues are corrected. So we should be good to go.